Vinci, an inspiring woman following in the footsteps of Leonardo da Vinci. A woman who takes her passion for life and her positive attitude and helps others along the way. She started the blogazine Your Life After 25, and she is the creative genius behind the blog workshop. Da Vinci, welcome. So glad you could join us today. I'm looking forward to talking about you and about the blog workshop.
It's a pleasure being here. I'm so honored that you wanted to do this interview with me, and I'm definitely excited to speak about the blog workshop and how we intend to help all these bloggers.
Excellent. On that note, why don't you tell us a little bit about the blog workshop?
Well, it's a really cool, neat concept where it's an online conference. And I know a lot of people may be thinking webinar or, video chat type of thing. No, this is definitely something unique. It's unique in the sense that it's fully online. So all of our guests will be online, all of the attendees will be accessing this conference from online. And I think it's really exciting just to see how all of this is going to be pulled together, because I know a lot of the bloggers are really, they're waiting to see how all of this is going to play out. So there we go, online. We all work online as bloggers, so why not have an online conference for us?
That makes perfect sense. So I'm curious, so how was the concept born? Did you just like wake up one morning and over coffee it popped in your head, or?
Well, I mean, I couldn't really take that much credit for just waking up with coffee, although I'm a tea drinker. But I was I would say that I've done a lot of listening to readers, fellow bloggers, and a lot of us were bloggers. They all come from different walks of life. And to me, see, being that we are so spread out worldwide and we all have different schedules, we all come from different walks of life, as I said, I wanted to come up with a concept that of a way that we could reach each other and share information and knowledge with each other in an accessible way. And a lot of the other conferences, they're great. They have the community aspect, they do have the face-to-face contact, being that most of us, the only way that we get to see each other is online video chats and things like that. But I wanted something that was going to be accessible and cost effective for bloggers to get the information they need. So there you have it. It took me a couple of days and some fine tweaking over some weeks to get everything together, and now we have the blog workshop, which is the online conference for bloggers and bloggers.
Excellent. And I'm curious, Da Vinci, you are the creative genius behind this blog workshop. Tell us about yourself.
Well, I mean, I think what makes things a little bit easier is I am a blogger just like who I would like to help. So, every day I always tell people that blogging is not for the light at heart. It's fun, and yes, we get, free swag sometimes, or we get to go to fun events and things like that, but I think that blogging takes passion, and I am a passionate blogger and bloggerpreneur, and that's what I'm hoping to teach others to be and make sure that their blogging ventures are profitable. So I think that's what helps, is that I am a blogger just like the other bloggers that I want to help. I'm a friend. I'm a vlogger. I'm a brand representative. I'm a woman who wears many hats, and I like to tell people that I'm the modern day Renaissance woman.
I like that. I like that. So you can relate. You're a real person. You're not just this money-making genius that's trying to rake in everybody's money, but you're actually there with them, walking that journey and understanding exactly the challenges and how you can succeed and how we can succeed together as a blogging community.
Yeah, I think that's what the important part to remember is, that we are a community. And as bloggers, if we want this blogging community and industry to grow, it's time that we kind of take it by the reins and learn the information that's necessary to give us that longevity and that's what the blog workshop is all about, is providing information and educating bloggers and vloggers. That's why we have the scholarship program that we're offering, as well as the grant program for bloggers who are excelling in their blogging ventures but may not have the monetary funds to take them to the next level.
Excellent. Wow. I mean, it's definitely that real world approach on the virtual end of things. What could the conference goer expect going to the blog workshop?
I think what's great about this is, you know, it's an all open-ended conversation between the bloggers, press, media, brands, and representatives, and it's a vehicle and a way for us all to come together and get on one accord and understand what's expected from the blogging end of things as well as from the brand end of things. So the blog workshop is made to open that line of conversation and really, you know, progress, and where we can grow together and be educated together. So you can expect tangible information. When by the time the blog workshop is over, you will have a workbook, um, resources lists, things that you can take immediately and go and apply to your blogging ventures.
Then it sounds like engagement and relationships and meeting people, just like you would in a regular kind of brick and mortar type conference.
Exactly. I mean, we want to build that online community, and with the education being the forefront of what we're doing. So it's fun to be able to get into, like I said, the free swag and all those things. And we are going to have wonderful giveaways and lots of prizes to win. And as I said, the scholarship and grant opportunity. But the main focus of the blog workshop is the education and making sure that we all are, you know, guided with the tools that we need to be better bloggers and keep this industry going. So you can expect to be inspired to do better with your blogging venture. That's what you'll want to come here for, and build those relationships with the brands and know what the brands expect from you. And that way, you know, by the time things you're as you progress as a blogger, you'll know how to go to a brand and cultivate those sponsorship relationships, advertising relationships, and just make this profitable for both you and the businesses.
Excellent. I'm getting excited just listening to you talk about the blog workshop.
Oh, I'm
And
so excited.
there's definitely a financial advantage too, because they're not paying the additional cost of airfare, you know, the travel, the hotel, the food, you know, the catering. Even though I've been to a lot of conferences where the food is excellent, you want to actually plug that money into something that really gives you the education that you need to move forward.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely one of the major points that we want a lot of bloggers and vloggers to understand, is that, you know, the money that you could spend, as you said, on your plane ticket, your hotel fee, just even being out of state for another conference, you can spend that and put that back into your own blogging venture and business. And then you're still able to get the information. I mean, let's face it, how many bloggers are still working 9 to 5 jobs, or how many bloggers have families or really don't have the means just yet because they're starting out to afford a conference that costs $1,200. We made sure to price this for accessibility and to make sure that we would be able to reach the people who need the help that they need.
I like that. Very well put for accessibility. That's great. You really cover the most important aspects as far as the conference, but yet you still add all this fun stuff. So it's not like you've stripped down the conference. You've highlighted the things that are most important. And on that, you had to describe what makes the blog workshop unique, which you've really covered already, but if you had to sum that up in, say, a 15-second elevator pitch.
Well, okay, so what makes it unique? It is, I would say that the blog workshop is a vehicle and extension of your blogging community and your blogging education. So it's a unique experience in that it's accessible for anybody who wants to learn. Anybody who's looking to better themselves as a blogger and vlogger, this is the place that you can come. And I feel like it's a great way to show a lot of the businesses and brands that you are taking your blogging and vlogging seriously. So, you
Excellent.
know, it's definitely going to grow over the years, and we have so much planned. I mean, the scholarship and grant programs are just the beginning.
Excellent. And before we end this interview, I'd like to hear your definition of, I'll see if I can say this correctly, bloggerpreneur. There we go. Did I? Did I get that right?
Yes, you did get it correct. The tagline for the blog workshop is it's where blogging meets business. And I think that a lot of times when we start out as bloggers, and I'll say we because when I first started out blogging professionally in 2007, blogging was a different industry. And when I got into it, of course, I'm like, oh, I want to do something fun. I want to write. I knew from the beginning that I actually wanted to do the blogazine or magazine format. However, I jumped into it with no knowledge of, how blogging really worked or how this was going to even become the business that it is today. So I want to let bloggers kind of have an understanding and a plan going into their blogging ventures where it takes them from just being a blogger, as most people would define us, to a bloggerpreneur, because we are business owners. When you're getting paid to do the work that you do, this is your business. And the sooner that we learn that we are bloggerpreneurs, the more successful and professional and more of a commodity will be to the press industry and the media industry.
Very well put. Excellent. Great way to close out an interview with the wonderful Da Vinci.
Well, thank
The
you
creative,
for having me.
sure
I'm
thing,
so
the creative
excited.
genius behind the blog workshop.
Well, I mean, they're a genius, but I'm definitely blessed, and there are so many wonderful bloggers and bloggers out there, and I believe with the right information, we're all going to be able to grow and shine together. So I'm excited to see how we're all going to be able to benefit from the blog workshop.
Excellent. I am too. There you have it, guys. You need to go sign up for the blog workshop. And Da Vinci, will you tell us how to reach you and how to sign up for this great workshop?
Well, you can register for the blog workshop at www.theblogworkshop.com. And of course, don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Facebook at The Blog Workshop, and we're on Google Plus at The Blog Workshop. And the official hashtag for this conference is TBW.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Da Vinci, for joining us on another Social Web Cafe interview.
Thank you so much. We hope to see all of you join us for the blog workshop. And